Welcome to my reaction review of If Loving You Is Wrong, Season 2, Episode 12. Randle went in the shed. He broke them apart. Brad kicked him out the shed, closed it, locked it, and going back to do the do. Randle is outside kicking the shed door, crying. Oh my goodness. Randle is on the floor crying. His mother is over there helping him up. Ooh, they really getting him back. He is upset. He crying out loud. He's back in the house now, and his mother is comforting him. His mother is saying, that is enough. I don't care what's been going on here. You do not deserve to be treated like this. He's still crying. He can dish it out, but he can't take it. He's yelling for his mama to shut up because she's steadily talking about, what is his wife, Marcie? She's talking about getting his stuff and packing it up so they can go. Randle ain't going nowhere. He know what happened. She don't know. You might as well tell her, Randle. He said, you just don't understand this, which is true. He is really upset. The way he was acting, still running after Alex and all that, didn't care what Marcie thought. Who'd have thought he'd be this upset? Mama said, I'll pack your things. He said, no, you're not. You will not stay here and let that woman do to you what she is doing. She says, I'm not going to let the two of you stay here and kill each other. He said, we've already done it. She said, Randle, what does that mean? And he's not saying. He's just shaking his head. He crying again. His mama's holding him and rocking him, and he's just crying. And he said, she hurt me. Marcie and Brad went right back to doing it. Kelly coming in the back, knocking on the door, saying, come on, get out of here, y'all. Stop that. Marcie and Brad, this is Kelly. Get out of here now. Stop it. They coming out. They out. He unzipped. She's putting stuff on. You enjoyed it as much as I did? This is Brad. Maybe more, Marcie. Kelly, you think this is going to make things better? Brad, no. But it sure felt good. Now they're kissing. You both are wrong, Kelly. Well, that makes the four of us, Marcie. Kelly trying to make them feel guilty. Marcie said, I got no room for this. Marcie said, same time tomorrow, Brad? You betcha. And they kissed and going to each other's house. Kelly just in the yard, just can't believe what she's seeing and hearing. Marcie coming in the house, strolling. Mama said, look at yourself. Marcie said, what? You never seen the look of satisfaction? Mama said, tramp. Look at, he's still in his mama arms looking pitiful. Yeah, Marcie said, poor baby. Sarcastically, of course. In my opinion, I believe Marcie and Brad did it worse because they threw Randle out of the shed and started back up, locked him out, and got busy again. Then a while after they did all that, she comes strolling in the house talking about how satisfied she was. Look at my son. You're breaking his heart. Where is the wine? You drank it all. Well, you've been here long enough. You think you can go get to the store and get some more? I'm not your maid. You look like one. She asking his mama, has she had any? Have you ever had a good stiff? His mama slapped Marcie. Marcie slapped her back. Marcie saying, don't you ever put your hands on me. You do this to my son? Whoring around with a neighbor? Randle trying to stop her. You didn't even have the decency to tell him to take you to a hotel. Marcie just laughing. In my son's shed. Marcie said, how low is that, huh? How disgusting is that? You know, you want to know? I'll tell you exactly how low it is. She told him. She said, I was faithful. I loved him. And he broke my heart and left it in pieces. I don't know how it started with them, but I can tell you how it started with us. It was intentional. She rubbing it in really good. She said she hated him for doing this to them. She hate him for breaking their vows. Marcie don't want him here. He did this. And he won't leave. Every night that you're still here, I'm going to be out there with Brad. Every night. I mean, no matter what he did, if she keep doing that, he may snap. Because remember, they can dish it, but they can't take it. Natalie has a phone call in the middle of the night from her boss. He's looking for his daughter. Natalie went in there to see if Joey was in there, and he's not. Natalie lied and said he was asleep. Natalie got off the phone and called her neighbor and asked her to come stay with the kids and can she borrow her car. So at least she's getting ready to go find Joey. Alex is calling Kelly. What's going on? I found him. Where was he? In the backyard. He's so angry with me. He's not returning any of my phone calls. She got a text from Brad. It's of the shed. He sent her a text of the shed. She got back on the phone and asked Kelly what was he doing. Kelly don't want to tell her. You need to talk to him. He just wants, this is what Alex said. He just wants to remind me of what I did. So he sent me a picture of the shed. Kelly's like, is that all that's all was in the picture? Yes. Is there something else? She doesn't know what to say. I just wondered. Alex let Kelly go because she felt like she was going to be sick. And she don't even know what the real deal is. Natalie is at the workplace, at the restaurant. Joey's getting it in. She threw water on him and the girl. She said, get your nasty butt off the counter. The girl is apologizing. Your dad is looking for you. He's probably on his way down here now. Natalie said, bleach these counters down too. She said, where's the condom, Joey? And he's looking all stupid. She's like, oh. Joey said she's embarrassing him. She said, embarrassing you? Lucian is at the house. Natalie asked Lucian to talk to Joey about sex. Lucian was laughing when she told him to talk to him about. She told Joey, Lucian's gonna talk to you about what a condom is. One of the babies said, Mama, what's a condom? She said, it's condiments, honey. Ketchup and mustard. Go ahead on. Lucian said, Joey, you a grown man. I'm assuming that I ain't nothing new I can tell you. Joey said, yeah, I already know where babies come from. He's telling him about HPV. He said there's no symptoms for a man, but it could wreak havoc on a woman. So if you care about a woman, it'd be best to wrap it up. He started talking about, he started talking about the girl came from nowhere, about how freaky she was. And he getting all excited talking about it. Lucian don't want to hear it. Wait. He don't want to hear it. He said, Lou, she's freaky enough to be my main chick. Main chick. So I mean, he already know he gonna mess around. He's saying main chick. Joey left out the room. Lucian said, did I really have that conversation? Eddie's visiting Brad. I'm completely offended talking to Brad. We're best friends, man. You didn't have the decency to ask me if I was okay. You seem fine. I am fine. You know why? Because I'm still baby, and they do a hand slap. He said, why you didn't tell me that your wife had the baby? Does he look like you? Brad said, have you spoken to your uncle? Alex's father. Eddie said, why would I talk to him? And why would you want to talk to him? That guy is the king of crazy. I don't have anything on him. That man must really be crazy. If Eddie ain't got nothing on him, Brad wants to talk to him. He really wants to hurt Alex. Eddie said, I'm sure there's a I hate all people but the white race rally in hillbilly land, and he'll be front and center. Brad said, that's no way to talk about your family. Eddie said, I don't claim them as family. He said her dad needs to come and visit and let him know he has a new grandchild. We are still talking about my country bigot, Uncle Rusty, the same man that would rather put a bullet in somebody than sit beside a gay or a black man. Brad said the same one. He wants to talk to him. He wants him to visit. Eddie said he thought about calling him himself, but he didn't do it because he didn't think Brad would want him to. Brad said, do it. They're going to drive to go see him. Eddie said, I'm liking the sound of this. He said it's time to celebrate. He took a marijuana cigarette out of his pocket. That's the police at work. He passed it to Brad. Brad smoking it. He said, hey, bro. Puff, puff, pass. Brad didn't pass it back. Eddie said, go ahead on. You deserve it. Kelly's son came through the door with Travis, talking about how good he did at baseball. Kelly told her son to take those dirty cleats off. She don't want him dirtying up that rug. Travis starts to take his shoes off. Talking about he don't want to dirty up nothing. She said, don't worry, you're not staying. You can leave your shoes on. Thank you for taking my son, but you gotta go. I'll see you. He said, I'm tired of you treating me like this. Having sex with me and kicking me out. Is there somebody else? She said, no. You sure? Even if there was somebody else, what would that have to do with you? He said, okay, let me come in here and find a man. She said, let me tell you a little something about this house. It's my house. I pay the mortgage on it. If I decide I want a man in my house, that is none of your business. And I applaud you for that, but you heard me. I better not find a man up in here. She's telling him to get out. She putting him out, and there's a man at the door. It's Ramsey, the lady's son who died on the last episode. Travis is saying, but who are you? He keeps saying it. The guy ain't saying nothing. He looking at Kelly. He says he's not good. Travis still talking about, who is this? Who are you? He just wanted to come by and say thank you for last night. Travis said, what happened last night? What is he talking about? And he told him, I found my mother dead next door. Travis looking stupid now. Talking about, sorry, my condolences. I just want to come by and say thank you. He brought her a note that was addressed to her, guessing it was from his mother saying, welcome to the neighborhood. He apologizes for interrupting, and Travis said, yeah. He talking about, sorry, I didn't know. She's telling him to get on out. And while he's out the door, he was looking to the way that Ramsey went. He see that's a good looking dude. He probably getting worried. Eddie's at the police station begging for them to let him come back to work. Captain said, you're not coming back until you're released by the doctor. Ben is asking Pete to get a beer with him after work. Pete said no at first, but Ben just really talked him into it. Pete said, if Eddie's there, I'm not coming. Ben said Eddie won't be there. Now he's got the phone. He probably calling Eddie and tell him he talked him into it. Yep, he calling Eddie. Eddie told Ben to watch Pete all day. Marcie looking sad in her room with her hand on her head. Mama came in. She got some kind of green drink for her. She said, drink this. She seemed like she got compassion for her. She said, I know you have a hangover. Mama said Randle came to Denver and he checked in at a hotel. And she had a friend that worked at the hotel, and she said that Randle checked in the hotel with somebody. She said she didn't confront him because she just knew that Randle hadn't did what his father had done to her. She said he was having an affair with one of her closest friends, right under her nose. She said, but she didn't let herself go so low as to screw someone to get even. Mama said, doing the right thing is hard. It takes strength and courage, which you have. You're better than this, Marcie. If you never hear another word from me, you hear this. What you do next will determine the rest of your life. Now you get up and be in that pain, be in that hurt. You want to know what that's called? It's called being a woman. Marcie is crying the whole while she's talking to her. Brad is over there in the backyard burning all the pictures of him and Alex, burning it in the grill. Kelly going over there. She said she was wondering what was burning. He said just memories. Brad said sometimes he's fine and he's coping. And other times it's like he's on a roller coaster and a bolt of lightning hits him. Brad is holding a box, and in the box he says are names that they were going to choose as a family what to name the little brother. Kelly said, and you're going to burn it? He said, I was going to burn it, but I have a better idea. Kelly said, what's that? He said, I'm sure Alex will tell you. Kelly looks at him all strange. Thanks for watching my reaction review of If Loving You Is Wrong. Pack Natural. Out.